His first game in the National Football League. Throw it to me, throw it to me, throw it to me. I'm wide open, throw it to me. Please, 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 throw it to me. Late in the fourth quarter, Frank Reich in there for O'Donnell to Johnson, 50 yards. His only catch of the game, no matter. O'Donnell, he threw for 319 yards in the game to Keyshawn Johnson, first down Jets. Then, on a 3rd and goal, O'Donnell again, looking right, going left. Johnson in the end zone. Welcome to the National Football League. Talk about a minor celebration. Jets down.
How would he play with the pressure? Well, first of all, Keyshawn Johnson would play for the Jets, so some of their walking wounded back. Old friend for Buffalo, Frank Reich, very close to Jim Kelly, trying to beat his old team. Reich to Keyshawn for 18 yards right away. 4 plays later on the first drive. Reich looks for Johnson. He turns Jeff Burris around, and the big fella Johnson makes the catch. 7-0 the Jets. First drive, 3 catches, 41 yards for Keyshawn, Tommy. Meanwhile, is inside the 10. Right from the 9. Nice pass to Keyshawn. They can't wrestle it away. 2-point conversion, good 50.
Quarter. Gets up 3-zip. Flea flicker. Frank Reich. Reich, a wide open Keyshawn Johnson. Tommy, some analysis.
Well, Billy, exactly what the flea flicker is designed to do. You see Aeneas Williams come off the coverage right there. He's looking for safety help. The safety is also bit on the flea flicker. The result is an easy touchdown to Keyshawn Johnson.
Take advantage. Well, Foley, rolling. Keyshawn Johnson, the end zone. And
over to Frank Reich, who's done that a number of times this season himself. Later in the first, hey, flea flicker. Foley to Keyshawn, the communication working there, 46 yards.
From the 24, O'Donnell from the shotgun, Keyshawn Johnson, throw the damn ball! The corner, touchdown, tie game at 24 apiece. The ensuing kickoff, Derek Cullors will be the return man.
Why did you throw him the damn ball? Keyshawn Johnson, 13 yards, touchdown, 24-6. Same drive, O'Donnell. You know what? Throw him the damn ball. He'll only use one damn hand. 14-7, look at Keyshawn.
Great athletic grab right there, ball behind him, and you saw him extend and use the height.
16 now, O'Donnell won the snap, but didn't get the snap because it's Foley in the overtime. After Victor Green interception, Glenn Foley. Throw him the damn ball. Keyshawn Johnson between defenders. Touch O'Donnell and Keyshawn Johnson. I like this scene to say, hey, we can get it back. And right away, when they do get the ball back, O'Donnell on first down to Keyshawn Johnson. 29 yards, and we're tied at 10. Late in the third. I'm hurt, but let me spike it first. Oh, I got the little secret for you. His secret was, Tom, Neil O'Donnell came out very much under control, throwing quickly to Keyshawn Johnson. Throw him the damn ball again. First down to Johnson. Throw him the damn ball. 14 yards. And then on third down, we saw Bill use him maybe 4, 5, 6 plays. Ray Lucas, option quarterback, sharply to Keyshawn, setting up a field goal. 3-0, Jets. Third quarter tied at 17 all. Glenn Foley. Oh, he looked so confident. To Keyshawn Johnson, 22 yards, 24-17. He's thrown to Keyshawn Johnson. 4 TDs for Testaverde. The tight end, Kyle Brady caught one earlier. And next play, Testaverde to Keyshawn Johnson. Nice throw, nice catch, touchdown, Jets 7-3.
Outstanding throw over the top by Vinny, and good solid concentration by Keyshawn. Great job of grabbing the ball away from Terrell Buckley right after he releases the football.
Next possession, Testaverde to Keyshawn, 12 yards. Next play, throw him the damn ball again. Testaverde, Keyshawn, just 5.
The Jets driving, 2nd and 9, the Patriots 30-yard line. Vinny Testaverde to Keyshawn Johnson, down the seam.
Just couldn't, fell down, he couldn't get up. Testaverde to Keyshawn Johnson. Leaping catch for 12 yards, just throw him the damn ball. 21-3, the Jets. Leads a field goal. Jets down 3-0 in the first. I want you to watch some of the catches Keyshawn Johnson made. He looked as good as I've ever seen him, Tom, in this game. 15 yards. Vinny, play action. Throws to Keyshawn, a beautiful pass, 7-3 the Jets.
What a great thing about this pass, Testaverde looked to his right, came back to his left. Nice quick release, and he put it right between the numbers for Keyshawn.
The season, 3 straight year, 10th player to do that in his first 3 seasons. Vinny Testaverde answering the other way to Keyshawn Johnson. Over the 5'9", Darrell Lewis. Johnson's tall. 10-3.
Good job by the officials seeing it. 17-3 Jets fourth quarter. Testaverde, slant to Keyshawn. Down to the 38.
Curtis Martin.
Jets lead 13-7 in the second reverse to Keyshawn Johnson. Just hand him the damn ball. Mawai, prevent. Dedrick Ward blocks, and we take a look at it again because they are great downfield.
Yeah, let's take a look at the first two blocks from the backside position. There you see Mawai getting it right, the block right there, and there comes Wayne Prevett cleaning up.
Third down, two-point conversion, no good, 28-19 Seahawks. Testaverde, Keyshawn Johnson, post pattern, 31-26. Testaverde, 42 of 60. Emergency quarterback. You bring him in now, none of the other guys can play. So Tupa, the punter, on the first play. What a great call. Goes for a touchdown the first play after Vinny's hurt. 25 yards to Keyshawn. The old days, the Broncos only get a field goal.
Yeah, great job by the Jets defense not letting them in, making them settle for the field goal.
What a throw by Rick Meyer here to Keyshawn Johnson, 26 yards.
Yeah, back of the end zone, throwing against his...
Next play with 5.5 minutes to go. Oh, it's a play fake. Meyer to Keyshawn Johnson. The slant, 43 yards, and the Jets go on to win it. Going with Ray Lucas. Vinny Testaverde trying to help him. Lucas Monday night won for the first time as a starter since his Rutgers days. But look at him avoid the pressure with Bruce Smith wrapped around him and dump it to Keyshawn Johnson.
Right there, that is exactly what you said, miscommunication between receiver and quarterback.
And then Keyshawn Johnson let him throw the damn ball. It's incomplete to Wayne Prevett, but he really winged it. Fourth fan throw. Jets, though, remember, trail 13-6. Ray Lucas to Keyshawn. Sean Wooden is not going to get him. 20 score, still 13 all. Look at Lucas to Keyshawn Johnson, and it's good coverage by Sam Madison. A one-handed catch. In their home stadium, they start in New England, where Keyshawn Johnson has played many times, but as a Jet. Sean King, play action in the second quarter, and there's Keyshawn. 26 yards plus, unlucky to Bucky Jones with a 15-yard personal foul.
Yeah, and you watch here the linebacker. Watch Sean King with the great play fake. That's Teddy Johnson playing linebacker. His eyes are in the backfield, gets frozen for just a second. The crossing route by Keyshawn Johnson, that great intermediate route runner.
Animosity on the team, in the locker room, there's nothing. This is a all easy outgoing team. Everything is great. You got a defense that's just, I mean, you can't say enough about it. I've never seen a display like that live in a long time.
11 games this year at Raymond James Stadium. That would include playoffs. Tampa Bay D, we just can't get it done. Now watch this series. Sean King calls a timeout. Keyshawn Johnson upset. So what do? Well, they run a play, and then you know what? Call this play, the swashbucklers. Now, do you think the Bears possibly could be distracted after the vaunted Bears offense against the Bucs? As for Sean King, King to Keyshawn. Sean to Keyshawn, 13 yards, 27-0. And you know what? Warren, I love you, but get off my damn back. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So maybe the Lions are in it. They're down 21-10. But third quarter, Sean King, who says the Bucs don't go downfield? That's Keyshawn Johnson, then turning it in, which we like. 38-yard pickup. Now, this is an amazing series. The Bucs were inside a...
Keyshawn ready, at least before the game, shaking hands with some of his former teammates. 10-6 Buccaneers, second quarter. Sean King, a little shovel pass to Keyshawn. His only catch.
His wits about him at this time in the game. This is great for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He dropped the snap and rolls out, and this time he hits Keyshawn with the damn ball. Down to the 28, first down. Defense forces turnover and gives Sean King a short field. What could happen? Keyshawn Johnson powering through Chris Dishman. 7-0 Bucs. Warren Sapp, oh yeah. With a score decision with plays like that. For Tony Dungy's offense, they're trying to redefine who they are. But today, they defined it in a different way because Sean King to Keyshawn for 23.
Being able to talk to Coach Dungy and talk to Sean King and talk to Les Steckel and tell them, you know, you got to let 19 and 28 eat. Let us eat till we fall to our face. And that's what they did today. They let us eat, and then we got everybody else involved, and it worked for us.
But with the score 17-7 after a Grammatica field goal, Sean King, Keyshawn Johnson. Touchdown, 29 yards. At one point, come on the night win with the second win within a week. Second quarter scoreless game, Sean King. Play action, Keyshawn Johnson. Touchdown, 7-0 Tampa Bay. Now watch the ensuing kickoff, how well scouted it is by the Bucs, and March ensuing possession for Tampa Bay. Sean King to Keyshawn. Well, maybe don't throw me this damn ball. He lands on his head. He'll look very dirty in the playoffs. Maybe we come back and try it another time. But they've kicked a field goal, 14-3. John Lynch has made an interception. Keyshawn Johnson wide open. It's 14-9.
Keyshawn Johnson didn't seem to mind the wind chill factor of 11 degrees. Keyshawn had 6 catches, including this one for 14 yards in the second quarter. We're still scoreless.
Titans shooting themselves in the foot, literally. So 4th and 10. This time, Johnson to Keyshawn Johnson. First down. Minute 14 to go on second down. Johnson to Keyshawn, down to the 5. And all of a sudden, they look like a rejuvenated football team.
Yeah, and when we get down to the red zone, Brad Johnson's favorite target, as it is in most parts of the field, initially in the first 5 yards he had the football.
You saw him showing he never touched me, but look at Keyshawn Johnson make this catch. Maybe the Bucs.
Incomplete.
Well, it's a touchdown, Tom. So now it's 10-3 Bears. Later in the second, Brad Johnson to Keyshawn Johnson. Leading receiver in the NFL trying to make it happen. Move. Setting tacklers. Inside the 15, inside the 10. Out last week, he was dinged. And now he looks for Keyshawn Johnson. 26 yards, wide open seam.
Yeah, and a great job, Brad Johnson.
Keyshawn, go ahead, Tom.
Well, you see Keyshawn Johnson arrowed right there. You see the play fake. Corey Chavis doesn't read it. And it's a pretty easy throw and catch for Johnson & Johnson.
And a pretty easy throw for Keyshawn into the stands. 24-0 Tampa Bay. Score 24-10 in the third. Brad Johnson to Keyshawn between defenders, 19 yards, touchdown, 31-10 Tampa Bay.
This is a beautiful play from Brad Johnson. Look at the safety right there. Safety's gonna take the pump fake, move over just enough where he can't get back to the play.
7-0. Brad Johnson on 4th and goal. Play action to Keyshawn. Nice call, good gamble, pays off, Tom.
Yeah, Keyshawn going to come across the formation, get himself out in the flat. He's running a lot of guys through traffic.
He warmed up, but Brad Johnson would come back. And Johnson earned his stripes today to Keyshawn. 39 yards. Sets up a field goal.
It's down 5, 2-point conversion. Johnson & Johnson, not baby products. Key. Bucks now down 23-20. 10-7. Fourth quarter, tied at 13. Brad Johnson and Keyshawn Johnson. And Keyshawn is an ball term.
And a Puff Daddy. Later in the second, tied at 10, 3rd and goal, Brad Johnson. 10 of 16 for 179 yards, connecting with Keyshawn Johnson there. 3 catches, 40 yards in the first half.
Look at that space you're giving Keyshawn Johnson, who is as good as inside route runners we have in the league. And at the snap of the ball, you're going to back up when it's hiked. I don't like this. Come up and challenge somebody. That's way too much space. You don't get a hand on him in the red zone. Touchdown, difference maker. Brad Johnson, great throw low. Nobody even touches Keyshawn.
I was joking the other day, and I said he doesn't need any assistant coaches because he wants to coach every damn position. You know, and that's the same way with Parcells. He's just hands-on. He's not getting in the way of his assistants, but he just can't help himself.
If the only thing in life I'm chasing is notoriety, then I got some problems with myself, with him.
And here's a couple of them right here. Brad, 3-step, the motion, again, not wasted. Puts his foot down, throws it.
Really don't know which side they're booing. It was 3-0 Eagles trailing at the half, and then Brad Johnson going to work.
There's a couple teams that could learn from that. You want to tell me Keyshawn doesn't go over the middle? Look at this, the concentration, going to take a hit. He did it a couple times.
So here we are, 3rd and 3. Johnson, 27 for 36, 238 yards. What a catch by Keyshawn, and gets hit, but hangs on.
Tight end passing game, working big time, 21-13. Pump fake. Why don't we air that to Keyshawn? Keyshawn's Johnson, 39 yards, and now the Bucks pulling away.
Watch somebody say, well, Keyshawn didn't show up today. Well, Keyshawn ain't throwing the ball to himself, and Keyshawn ain't calling the plays, and Keyshawn ain't protecting.
Interesting words, I guess. 2 plays later, second and goal at the 7, Brad Johnson. And here it is to Keyshawn Johnson. Touchdown. If you watch NFL primetime, you're going to see the touchdown.
Yeah, and Newman there has his back to the quarterback, so he doesn't know when the ball is being delivered, and basically Keyshawn just...
Sap, all the Bucks. Can we have a comeback, please? Brad Johnson said yes to Keyshawn Johnson. 23 yards, 20-14.